Just 30 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, there's a museum that's turning skeptics into believers. Tom Devlin came from Hollywood, and he's a special effects artist. And you may know him for his Monster Museum. We're about to go meet him right now to talk about his newest attraction, Outpost 51. Hey, Tom.
Oh, hey, Sam.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Well, I'm excited that you just opened this up. When did your fascination with aliens even begin?
So the funny thing is, I'm not like a super tinfoil hat alien guy. Every single day, somebody says, how far is Area 51? Where do we see aliens? How do we see aliens? And believe it or not, in Las Vegas, there's no real alien attractions. And I mean, the closest place is Baker, California for the alien beef jerky.
And I've been there several times.
So
most of us have.
I thought that there was a void that needed filling, and I do love aliens. You know, my first job I ever had was on X-Files. I worked on X-Files season 8 and season 9. I felt like the need is there. I love roadside attractions, and I wanted to fill the void.
So I'm really excited to see the museum. Would you mind showing me around?
So this is the greatest way to travel to the Alien Museum. And welcome to Outpost 51 Alien Museum.
Wow, this is awesome. I know that you have a lot of unique items that you built here in this museum, but tell me a little bit about Buster, where he was found, and how he's so near and dear to your heart.
So Buster's one of my favorite elements here at the museum. I didn't know anything about this story until I moved here to Boulder City, and it's kind of a local lore. They found this chimpanzee skeleton that was down near Nelson's Landing on the Colorado River. You know, back then there was tons of like big cats in Las Vegas, and you could own weird exotic animals, so it was never thought that it was too strange until like the mid-90s at some point. Somebody studied this chimpanzee skeleton and they realized they didn't believe it was a chimpanzee. They thought that it was an alien life form. Its skull was misshapen. There was a lot
Different forms
to
of the
not
body,
be a
yeah.
chimpanzee. Obviously you can see by the, this is like, I made my version of what Buster would have looked like if he were alive. And he's got the longer arms and the short legs, much like a chimpanzee, and that's probably why they thought that. And then this is a reproduction based off of photos of the skeleton corpse that was
That's how
found.
they found it. How many years or decades or how long ago when
So they
found
found this from the Kingman crash site.
How long did it take you to build this guy?
So he took about 3 days to complete, and that's with like dry time and stuff like that, sculpture, mold, and dry time. So this is the 1995 alien autopsy video, and when it came out, like I said before, I was all in. I was so in, because Stan Winston, he's an effects legend, was saying he could not make this effect, and I was like, oh, I believe him. But I've been proven wrong. It was completely false. They made a movie about it in 2006 of making the hoax, and the movie was really good. It was important for me when we opened the museum to recreate the alien autopsy, and this is a still from the original show. And I remember I called Sherman here in Boulder City. He runs all the antique shops. And I said, I need a black phone that looks like this. I sent him a picture and he goes, give me a day. And he called me back the next day. He's like, I got your phone. And so we had the telephone was important.
So there it is.
Yeah,
there it is right there. There's the
and,
phone.
And of course we had to have the guy behind glass and the little alien getting autopsied. And this was just one of those important displays for me because it jumped back to my childhood of being so excited about what if it's real. You know?
Yeah.
Tom and I were deciding we wanted to have kids and get married, so we just knew we didn't want to do that in LA. And Boulder City has just turned out to be like the most amazing place we could have ever wished for, and I don't even know how we were so lucky to end up here.
You come in here and you've created a lot of these boards, done the graphic design for this museum. What inspired you to kind of put this all together?
Tom said we're making an alien museum, and I just knew we were gonna have to teach everyone about aliens. We've been working alongside each other pretty much since the day we met, so it's been almost 21 years now. We would just work really hard on putting these museums together, and when people come in and we get to see their reaction to it, it makes it all worth it.
So I know you've done a lot of the graphic design in here. It took a lot of work. What has that been like for you?
We had like, I think 50 days is all we spent to open this place. It was a lot of work, especially because this isn't a subject I was an expert at before, but I can say I'm much more knowledgeable now.
Yeah, and I think most of us are not alien experts. Being an actress in a lot of Tom's films, I know you come across all different types of creatures. Who are these aliens right here?
Yeah, so Plantain Pictures has a movie that's in production right now called It Steals Your Skin. So both of these alien heads are featured in that movie. That are actually killers in the movie that are disguised. So there's actually a killer underneath the mask, really what it is, yeah. It's a different alien. So that's what you think the alien looks like, but it's actually a different one underneath.
Ooh,
so
so we got a sneak peek of that.
Yeah,
Nobody
it's
else
not out
knows.
yet, yeah.
So what is the craziest item you have here for sale?
That is a really funny question. We get people coming up to the counter and they go, "Oh man, what is this?" And it's like we tell them, "That's dirt from Area 51," and they go, "Oh, that's so ridiculous. I'll take 2." And they buy this every single time. Out of everything else in the shop, they will always buy the dirt. Even after they laugh at it, it doesn't matter. They think it's goofy, they buy it.
I think it's a lot of fun. So a guy drives out there, picks it up, brings it here, and you can take a piece of it home.
And we absolutely believe them. Yes, it is real dirt from Area 51.
Outpost 51 Alien Museum doesn't just tell you the story. They put you right in the middle of it. Because here in Nevada, we don't just chase legends, we bring them to life. Oh, and don't forget a road trip classic, root beer float from A&W, just around the corner from Outpost 51. We'll see you next time.
Spirited Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. Watch new episodes of Spirited Nevada on the channels listed below.